And I should be live. Just refresh the ReelAsia page. ReelAsia /live. I'm definitely outputting to something. Yeah, okay. It's good. We're live. We're live. So I'm going to close that off. Got the ReelAsia chat open. Going to switch over to the stream page. And logging stream number 4. Logging stream number 4. This one's long overdue. I have so much stuff to log. I've actually ended up duplicating stuff because it wasn't logged yet. So much stuff. I got so much stuff that I got here a nice cold bottle of home-brewn alcohol that will probably make me very drunk. I've got a pack of pick-and-mix sweets. And I'm not stopping until I have logged everything that has yet to be logged. And believe me, there is a lot. There is a lot that has not yet been logged. So, without further ado, let's begin. Let's begin with something really topical, something that I talked about on the Discord the other day. So we're going to start off with, I found in a local charity shop, and I'm not going to name which one, for reasons that will soon become very apparent. I found in a local charity shop a bootleg copy of Trigun on DVD from China. Now, there are many dead giveaways. Welcome! Gary, Jonah, Draven, welcome. There are many giveaways that this is a fake Trigun, first and foremost. Marianne on the front cover, who's a character from one episode, looking very worse for wear. Got an authenticity sticker that doesn't mean anything. Got Trigun with a Chinese up above it. Actually, I'm not sure, because China and Japan use the same symbols, don't they? Inside, we've got this lovely style case that folds out. Some of the plastic is coming off on it. I'm attempting to super glue it back in. MS Paint traces, sort of. Very vector art. Very vector art traces. It's interesting. Terrible quality images on the back. I watched the first disc of this yesterday. As it turns out, it's not a bad bootleg. The Chinese dub is obviously the Japanese dub, and they've dropped the audio for the speech and just dubbed over it in Chinese. Like, you can hear the start of the Japanese lines before it cuts to the Chinese ones. The English subtitles are, for the most part, legible. I mean, I'm disappointed how good this bootleg is. Even though it's a bootleg, I'm gonna log it. Oh, and Hall of Advertising, sure, why not? I'm just gonna reduce the volume. Oh, that Nicorette. It's the real deal. I'm just gonna scroll this down. Okay. So, we're gonna log. Right, so try gun. D for DVD. Bootleg copy. Anime series. That's all the information I need. I was wondering about the Nicorette playlist. So anyway, that's the Trigun. Let's start with bag number 1. Let's start with bag number 1. So, Hi. Okay, let's get started then. So first, we've got... I can't even see the webcam now. So much stuff to look. We've got Great Marzinger, the complete... Where are we? Okay. Great Marzinger, the complete series, in incredibly good nick. All these American DVDs are. I got them through a friend of mine who runs a video game store. He was selling them on behalf of a collector. This is a TV series, so anime series. Great Marzinger. Next, Legendary Armor Samurai Troopers. Again, very, 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 very nice condition. So, Legendary Armor Samurai Troopers. TV. US. DVD. Very good condition. Wallace and Gromit. God damn it, Sean. Right, next we got Babel 2, which looks like a Go Now Guy work of some kind. Oh, it's a goose. It's a goose game. Babel 2. Oh, I should also state that that is US. That is an anime OVA series. Does it really matter if I specify? Right. Maybe it does, because we have Legendary Armor Samurai Troopers. But it's the OVAs. It's 3 OVAs, but 11 episodes. That doesn't make any sense. So, Legendary Armor Samurai Troopers OVA US or US. How visible is the text on the logging screen? I can't tell which to pay attention to. Makes me wonder if I have ADD. Well, I could take off the background video, but I feel like it adds to the just pure bullshit of logging all this stuff. Very good edition. Anime OVA series. Right. We'll worry about beautifying the list later. It's Hamtaro! Hamtaro. Street Fighter 2. I was convinced I had this, but then I looked on the list and it wasn't there. I think this was included as a video on the Street Fighter collection on Xbox. Like, you put it into a DVD player and you press play and it plays the Street Fighter 2 movie. So I actually do own it now on DVD. I wonder if it's censored or not. Because if it isn't, Chun-Li should get her tits out in the shower. If it's not censored. Anime movie. Japan definitely loves Shaun the Sheep. Yeah, big time. Okay, we have Marzinger Edition Z, The Great Impact? Impacto das dash. So that's another one to log. So that is Marzinger Edition Z, The Impact exclamation mark. Oh, and we have to specify that that's US, of course. DVD, very good. Anime series. There aren't that many adverts in this playlist. We're going to have to put something else on in a moment. I think Skyline Cruises might be a good shout. We're going to be here a while. Next, Go Shogun, the complete TV series. Again, in remarkable condition. Because again, through this collector. Next, Jackie Chan, Dragons Forever. Titty suck. What? Princess Mononoke, titty sucking. Dragons Forever. The very good live action movie. Oh, that's Wallace and Gromit again. Right. Fucking sheet of paper coming off the back of this. They use the shittiest little glue dot to glue these on. It looks like Glyco or Glico had a promotion with Wallace and Gromit. That like a fat cutie honey. What the fuck happened? Pudgy honey. Pudgy honey. That's definitely a fetish for somebody. Okay. We have the irresponsible Captain Tylor. Again, never fucking heard of this until it literally landed in my lap. What's wrong with the chubby cutie honey? Personal preference, I guess. The irresponsible Captain Tylor. I should probably indicate that that's US. The very good. Next we have... Oh, there's a couple in here that I'm not going to log because they're not Asian movies. Bye Bye Godzilla 1999, John Wick Chapters 1 to 3, and Godzilla 2016. You're not important. Okay. Next we have The Complete Dead Man Wonderland on Blu-ray. Dead Man Wonderland on Blu-ray. I remember a friend going mad about this back when it came out in like 2010. Well, before then, he was reading the manga. Dead Man Wonderland. He's like, this is gonna be huge. Right, B for Blu-ray. Very good. Anime series.
The clear taste of cool.
Next, Boruto. Naruto the movie. I'm trying to shotgun through these as quick as humanly possible because we've got so many to log.
Here's what you will say. Is delicious.
I had to double check this one as well because I was convinced I had it. Right. We've reached the end of a pile. This smells worse every time I sniff it.
Is delicious. The clear taste of cool, newly introduced from Coca-Cola.
Is it getting stronger? Might have to pour all of this down the drain.
So delicious. Finally, great flavor. Brand new from Coca-Cola.
I don't know, that's starting to be less ethanol and more methanol. I'm not going to drink any more of that stuff.
It's so hot. I need some.
Oh boy. Right. That's pile number one. Let's get pile number one back in this bag.
Here's what you will say.
New passion fruit. Only this summer. Don't miss it.
Try going back on the side because I'm watching that.
今年のサンタファービーランドからやってくるファービークリスマス
Next we have another bag. See what's in this that needs logging and what doesn't. There'll be stuff in here that doesn't require logging. There'll be stuff in here that does. Even though it's not here, there is something I can log. Makes sense in a second. Stuff. Okay. Okay. First up, Operation Dead Sea. This is an Asian movie. It's published by Cine Asia.
Merry Christmas.
That automatically makes it part of my remit. Operation Red Sea, a Dante Lam film. The wise men did say... Oh, shut up. The terrorists are plotting to obtain nuclear materials, putting the lives of hostages and citizens in jeopardy. Inspired by real events, Operation Red Sea dominated the box office with its remarkable war spectacle. It's a Cine Asia published release, so it counts. Ho ho ho! I'm going to touch your chest now. Santa Claus sex you up. Next we have Dragon Ball Z, The Revenge of Cooler's Revenge and the Return of Cooler on Blu-ray. Right, I have to remember how I formatted the Dragon Ball Z movies. Dragon Ball Z Dash. And then the name of the movie. That's and I gotta remember my legend now. My legend for DVD and Blu-ray is it B? It's B and D. B and D. I knew that. B and D.
Hey, where'd Santa go?
It's in very good condition. Anime series. What an interesting advert. The aspect ratio is weird. No, that's an anime movie, not an anime series. Anime movie? Another Dragon Ball next. Got Dragon Ball Z, The Tree of Might, and Lord Slug. I'm gonna log that. Dragon Ball Z, The Tree of Might, and Slug. B and D, because it's a Blu-ray and a DVD. Very good condition. Anime movie. Next. Oh, you're in yellow. You don't count. Right. First squad. Nadia is a very special 14-year-old girl. She hasn't yet been looted on Rule 34. Probably has. First squad. That's a DVD. That's factory sealed anime movie. Right. I've got two things to log here, but only one. So this is The Heroic Legend of Arslan, Season 1, Part 2, in the Collector's Edition. Season 1, Part 1 is downstairs in the living room. So I'm still going to log it, even though it's not here. So... Heroic Legend of Arslan, Series 1, Part 2. Not Arsland. Sounds like a nightclub with a particular type of clientele. DVD. Special Edition. Factory sealed. Not around to opening it yet. Anime series. Even though I'm not logging it, I want to show it off. I've only shown photos of it. This is a box. King Kong and Godzilla on it. Then when you open it up, inside is, let's get rid of my receipt. Inside is buildings explode, people get trampled. Here's a photo of what he looks like. I'm really mean. I'm Godzilla! Let's run like it is Godzilla. Which it is. David served you today. Oh, did he now? Served me, did he? Anyway, I can't log it because it's not a movie. Or an anime or whatever. But it's definitely part of ReelAsia. Right. Behind me on the bed is a mountain of things not yet logged. So I'm just going to go grab a huge pile of them.
M&M's ミルクチョコレート。
それでは皆さん、お手を拝借。よーく考えよう。
I'm back. Okay. First pile. There's two things in this pile I think I've logged. Actually, there's a couple of things I think I've logged. But they're at the bottom. I'll know when I get to the bottom. Okay. So, more stuff to log. And it's another goose. What's this an advert for? Aflac. Aflac! Oh, I see. I get it. The sound of a goose. Aflac! Right. Urotsuki Doji 3, The Return of the Overfiend, episodes 1 to 4. This is actually not, this actually hasn't been released, in the UK. This is a reconstitution of these episodes using stills, because the actual episodes are banned from production. Banned from publishing in the UK. The original vocal track, background, sound effects and songs have not been altered. No, but everything else has. Anyway. I thought you were going to say it's not a... Oh, it's a hentai. Urotsuki Doji 3, The Return of the Overfeed. DVD. Weird UK release. Bad. Hentai series. Also, I spelled anime series incorrectly there. Right, so... This one, I'm actually missing a disc. It's Urotsuki Doji 4, Infernal Road, and it's missing a disc. Again, this has been reconstituted from the original release. So it's actually butchered. But it will make for an interesting video about it being butchered. Yeah, there's an Urotsuki Doji 4. Donnie Yen, Takeshi Kaneshiro, Tang Wei, Dragon. There's a bug farting and lighting up the house. Wow. Japan is weird. Anyway. Dragon. Is it me, or is the most featured word in my collection dragon? Live action movie. He's not just any old ninja. He's American ninja. I'm really stretching the remit with this one. Like, really stretching it. American Ninja is offered in the widescreen format, enabling you to experience the picture as it was originally shown in cinemas. Oh, thank God it's not a pan and scan. The soundtrack is mono, but every attempt has been made to clear it up as well as possible. It's fucking mono, mate. I think I can stretch to covering this. The Oily Dragon Maniac, a new sequel coming soon to cinemas. That tells me that I have logged the Oily Maniac. Or I've mentioned, yeah, the Oily Maniac, which means I've mentioned War, yeah, which means these four I have logged. I thought I had, but I wasn't sure. Because for you to mention the Oily Maniac reminds me, oh yeah, no, I've logged that. Cool, right. Ring, right, okay, so I haven't looked this. Okay. The Ring Collection. Arrow Films, Blu-rays, including the original Ring remastered in 4K, reversible covers, so you can have the Japanese covers, which is what I've done, because the Japanese covers are amazing. The Ring Collection. The Ring. The Ring 2. And The Ring 0. So, Ring Blu-ray, Ring, the Ring collection. Blu-ray. Very good live action movie. Ring 2, the Ring collection. No, not Terror's Realm. Ring 0, the Ring collection. Blu-ray. Very good.
さて、この後クーは A. 腰に巻いたバスタオルがストーン B. ドライヤーで角を乾かす C. 体重計に乗るさてどれかな
かめはめは It's volume 4 of Dragon Ball! Let me have a look how I formatted that. Dragon Ball Dash Season 1. Okay, so this is Dragon Ball Dash Season 4. DVD, very good. Anime series, Dragon Ball Dash Season 5. Because Goku grew up at the end of Dragon Ball, just to make it even more confusing. So now I have the complete Dragon Ball on DVD, which is super cool. Right, next, still in its seal, it's Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt on Blu-ray. Still in its factory seal. This is actually DVD and Blu-ray double play. Apparently the dub is very good. Apparently it's a really good dub. So I'm looking forward to watching that. I think that's a load of bullshit because Monica Rial is in the dub, so it's probably bad. But I'm willing to give it a chance. Next we have Chocolate. Silent but deadly. From the makers of Ong Bak and Warrior King comes the no stunt doubles action sensation. This is JitterHideki, who spent 2 years in training for this role. Chocolate. The duvet is godlike. The dub is godlike. The duvet is godlike. And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man. Next we have, also in a factory seal, I have a lot of this guy's movies. This is Takashi Miike's Visitor Q. I just want to point out that there's a man breastfeeding from a homeless lady in a tub. Thoroughly deranged. From Mez, The Midnight Eye. Can't wait. Visitor Q. That's actually factory sealed. Why am I listing that as an oh my god. You see, this is what happens when you don't pay attention to what the fuck you're doing. Okay. Next, a movie I keep getting told to watch, and I haven't yet, because I haven't watched hardly anything yet. This is Our Point. I keep getting told, watch this, it's so good! I mean, I know I should. I mean, I've heard very good things about this, so I'm gonna watch it at some point. To it, you know? I'm a busy guy! So, live action movie. HMV receipt. Panty and Stocking, Visitor Q, JitterHideki. I see, they're still sealed. That's why the receipt's not in the boxes yet. Evangelion. 111. You are not serious. Surely you are not serious. Oh wait, you are not alone. I saw a porn parody of Evangelion once that was along the lines of "You can not ejaculate." Anyway, Evangelion 111. You are not alone. Evangelion Evangelion :1.11. You are brackets not alone. Ugh. The naming standard. What is this naming standard? Anyway, very good condition. Anime movie. Next we have, and I bought this just because it was there. I don't like the modern versions of this, but oh well. We'll see if my mind is changed. Appleseed Alpha. Now me, I'm a 1980s Appleseed kind of guy. So it does kind of bother me, this like modern 3D Appleseed. I'll give it a chance. Eventually. Next. On Blu-ray. Still in its factory seal. In DVD, well actually DVD and Blu-ray double play, we have Mob Psycho 100%. And looking forward to seeing this. Mob Psycho 100%. Blu-ray and DVD combi pack. Factory sealed. And that is an anime series. Yeah, I don't like modern Appleseed. Like, I know I'm a bit of a Gary. I think if the original already exists, there's no need to change it. Ghostbusters. Well, what are you doing in this pile? You should be in the trash compactor. Okay. Next we have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the OVA collection. Me very, very happy to have. I was gonna watch this, and I still haven't got round to it yet. It's a bunch of extra episodes that go into a bit more of the backstory of some of the characters. I'm looking forward to watching it because there's an Izumi Curtis episode where she, where it talks about when she broke into Briggs when she was young, and the idea of a younger Izumi Curtis kicking ass. Well, I can only get so erect. Next. What are the lyrics? I can't remember the lyrics, but I want to do this with the lyrics. I like Izumi, but the little Chinese girl is Win. You would say that. Oh, what's her name? Charmaine or something? Let me get the lyrics up. Okay. I think it's time we blow the scene. Get everybody and the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Da-na, 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 da-na. Da-na, 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 da-da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da-da. Da-na, 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 da. Da-da, 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 da-da-da. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Needed to make sure I got the lyrics right. Cowboy Bebop. Complete series. That's Blu-ray.
美味しくって糖分もカロリーも2分の1とってもヘルシーオレン
It's
ジ
a
と
slight crack on the bottom.
出たよ TV またね
Uh-oh, you better watch out. You get a copyright strike for being too perfect. I know, right?
早く
Box 1, disc 1.
始まるよ
Box 1, disc 2. Box 2, disc 1. Box 2, disc 2. They just use the already existing
CM のラストシーンを3つの中から
discs
当ててね
to make a new box
今日は
set.
セミ取り
But
編
it's
だよ
fine. I don't mind. Greasy Strangler? What are you doing in here? You're not an Asian movie. But you are very great, and I will eventually watch you.
さてこの後
See, I didn't bother sorting through all the stuff I had
頭の後ろ
here,
にセミがいた
making sure it was ready.
カブトムシを
Next we have
C
Escape from Hong Kong Island,
どれかな
starring Raymond Mark. No, starring Jordan Chan,
頭の後ろにセミが
playing
いた
Raymond Mark. Jordan Chan from Skyline Cruises and Biozombie.
今日もお友達が来たね
Looking forward to watching this. The premise is very funny. Right, so Escape from Hong Kong Island. That's a DVD.
そんなみんなの
It's a very good
ウ
condition.
ェブで大募集み
That's
んな
a
応募してね
live action movie.
Let's go dance!
Next, we've got a format upgrade. Kung Fu Hustle. Format upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray on Kung Fu Hustle. I've actually seen this, but it was a very long time ago. Very funny movie. What movie, either it be anime movie or just Asian film or not, gives you a physical reaction like you think it's a gross piece of filth?
美味しくって糖分もカロリーも2
Can I think it's a gross piece of filth, but also a really well-made movie that has a lot of psychological qualities to evaluate? Because I think there's a fine line between something being trash and something being a masterpiece, and I can think of a Japanese movie that's very trash that's also a masterpiece. If that's a suitable answer, I will give you the name of the movie that I think is gross and disgusting,
この後クーは
but also really good.
イエローカード
Anyway, so that was Kung Fu Hustle.
犬がお手でハンド C クーのフリーキックでゴー
Okay.
どれかな
I think the Asian film that gives me a physical reaction, like I think it's a gross piece of filth, but is also a really good film, is Tetsuo the Iron Man and its sequel, Body Hammer. These two movies are about a guy that inserts metal into his skin because he gets off on it. And it's about him slowly becoming iron. Tetsuo the Iron Man. And the sequel, Body Hammer. They're great movies if you want to be physically repulsed. Right, next we have Seoul Station, which is actually the prequel to Last Train to Busan, which we have in our list. It's the anime prequel to the live-action movie, if that helps. That's factory sealed, by the way.
くーっと美味しくって糖分もカロリーも2分の1とってもヘルシーオレンジとア
Anime movie.
ップル出たよ
Next, we have a VHS. We have a VHS. We have our second VHS. Princess Mononoke on VHS. Hazard a guess how much I paid for this in a charity shop. Hentai VHS, no, I did have Kekka Carmen many years ago, but I threw it out. I know. Shameful. How much did I pay for Princess Mononoke on VHS? You ready? Right there. 20 pence.
空そっくりのアザラシ
If it doesn't even work, it would be nice just to look at
今日もお友達が来て
for 20 pence.
こんにちは
20 pence is a fifth of a £1 coin. For anybody who doesn't know their British currency. So, that's Princess Mononoke
大募集
on V for VHS. Yeah, I'm logging another VHS. Akira is not the only one. And eventually, when the collection from the other place gets amalgamated into my collection, that's when we'll have some more Asian movies, some Beat Kitano stuff, Takeshi Kitano stuff, merging in. I think I might have Ugetsu on VHS as well, I think. So yeah, there's lots to go. Right.
糖分もカロリーも2分の1とっても
Pile?
ヘルシーオレンジとアップル
Next pile.
クー
Next
TV
pile.
またねクーもう早く起きてもうすぐクー TV 始まるよクー CM クイズ CM のラストシーンを3つの中から当ててね今日はプール編だよ
Okay.
さて
That's another reasonably sized pile.
A 耳の水をトントンと抜く B
Another reasonably sized pile here.
C 今度はバタフライさてどれかな
One of these I don't think is Japanese
答えは B 目を洗ってしょぼしょぼ
or Asian.
当たったかな
If I can't justify it, then I won't. Simple.
あ今日もお
Okay.
友達が来たね
Back to it then.
元気いいね
Next we have,
ありがとう
all the way from Malaysia, my official copy of Skyline Cruisers on DVD. You see that guy in the back?
そんなみんな
Holding the gun?
のクーな顔
That's the guy who's in
みんな応募してね
Escape from Hong Kong Island.
Let's go dance!
目回さないでね
This is a Malaysia release. All of the text on the box is in Chinese, but it has an official Malaysian government sticker. I know that this is official. And it does have English subtitles. I'm looking forward to watching this. It was quite an effort to get it. And by quite an effort, I meant I went on eBay and bought it. Skyline
にらめっこしましょ
Cruisers.
プルンプルンクー
That's alright. There's only 20 more
またね
Q ads to go.
もう早く
Ugh.
もうすぐクー TV 始まるよ
Factory sealed Malaysia
CM クー
release.
CM のラストシーンを
Live
3つの中から
action
当ててね今日はバーベキュー
movie.
編だよ
Next. Don't get yourself a garden of flowers. Don't get yourself a garden of fruit.
さて
Don't get yourself a garden of vegetables.
食べ過ぎてお腹ぽっ
If you want a
これ
garden,
も作って食べる
get yourself
川で魚を釣って
a
食べる
garden of
ど
words.
れかな
I'm sorry. A faint clap of thunder clouded skies. Perhaps rain comes.
食べ過ぎ
If
て
so,
お腹ぽっこり
will you stay here with me? Aspiring shoemaker Takao spends his rainy days skipping school and retreating to the park to design shoes. A chance encounter with Yukino, a mysterious older woman, sees romance blossom between the two. Seemingly without arrangement, their rainy meetings continue, but will soon end as the rainy season comes to a close. And then he comes. Inside Yukino. Oh wait, no, it's a 12, so maybe they don't. The Garden of Words. DVD. That's an anime movie. Zatoichi, the collector's edition. I think this originally had a cardboard sleeve, but it doesn't anymore. That would bother me, but when everything else is complete, including the 2 discs, the collector's edition booklet, the collector's edition postcards, and the limited edition collector's collector's film cell. And by showing you this one cell from the movie, I have now committed copyright theft and allowed you to see the whole movie, so I'm going to get content ID'd. So I think it's missing a sleeve, but everything else is here. So that'll be Zatoichi Collector's Edition. DVD. Very good. Bracket. Missing sleeve? Question mark. Live action movie. A very good one, by the way. I saw it when I was like 18. Very, very, very long time ago. I wonder if it's still as good as I remember. You know what? I made reference to Train to Busan being on the list. And it's not on the list yet. So let's change that. Let's do this one next. Train to Busan. It's a Korean zombie movie? No. Yeah. Korean zombie movie. Who is so great? I am so great. So, Train to Busan. Apparently this is very good. I've had the opportunity to format upgrade it a few times, but I'm not going to format upgrade a movie that I don't think I will need to format upgrade. Busan is a city from Korea. Ah, and there I was thinking it was a very nice way to address Majin Buu. Live action movie. Next, we have Flying Dagger. Wow, I think I'm getting deja vu. Flying Dagger. I paid 50 pence for this. The Han brothers are bounty hunters out to make big money tracking down criminals. Except they keep getting beaten to their prey by the female duo, the Two Witches. Flying Dagger. DVD. It's good condition. Live action movie. Jimmy Wang Yu is the deadly Silver Spear. I am the Grim Reaper of Kung Fu, and I bring you fire! Dunner! Okay. Eastern Heroes. It's another one of those boxes where the cover art is like super low quality JPEG stretched up to a DVD size box. Yeah! Deadly Silver Spear DVD. Good, I guess. Live action movie. Next, Hong Kong Legends brings us Duel to the Death. Or do all your homework to the death. Duel to the Death. Every 10 years, the champions of Chinese Shaolin and Japanese samurai traditions battle for supremacy. You made that up. You made that up. Duel to the Death. DVD. Very good. Being Hong Kong Legends, it won't be censored. Not that I think that movie would have been, but yeah, it's not. Tony Jaa is back. Martial arts legend Tony Jaa is back. This is Ong Bak. The beginning. In the beginning, there was back, and it was good.
答えは B キャップ
On back.
1杯だけあげる。当たったかな？今日もお友達が来たね。握手握手。
Action movie.
いい質問だね。
Next. How many swords am I holding up?
だね。
If you said 7,
世の中をウェブで
you'd be
大
right,
募集。
because here's 7
みんな
swords.
応募してね。
Seven Swords, an all-out sword fight extravaganza. Be entranced by director Sui Hark's sumptuously shot epic. Sumptuously shot, does that mean there's butt cheeks? Okay. Seven Swords. Ong Bok. As in the sound a chicken makes. Ong Bok 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 Bok. DVD. Very good. Live action movie. I've watched this! It's shit! Here's Jet Li's The One.
全国のツタヤで無料レンタル。
Okay, it was an okay movie.
またね。
It wasn't shit. It was an okay movie. But I'm looking forward to ripping this one to bits. For everything it does wrong, including Jason Statham doing an American accent. The One. DVD. Very good, but the movie wasn't. Live action movie. I liked it, but for all the wrong reasons. Okay. Next we have Iron Monkey Strikes Back. I love these movies that just have a yellow text title. To give you another example, we have Shaolin Kickboxer and it's in red, but it's the same people. Magnificent Wonder Man. Right? Like, this is... If your logo looks like that, you should expect to be 50p in CEX. Iron Monkey Strikes Back. All rights reserved. DVD.com. Really, Queen? Iron Monkey Strikes Back. Shaolin Kickboxer. No, they're real. They're real releases, these. Because they're all, what's their faces? Vengeance Video. They're all genuine. It's just their publishing job is so bad. But they're all genuine. That's what makes them extra special. The Magnificent Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. He's a Mr. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Is it lightning? Is it thunder? Yes, it was. Okay, the movie I thought wasn't an Asian movie is an Asian movie. Okay. So here we have The Sinking of Japan. Visual treat. One heck of a visual treat. Alright, don't swear. 2012 meets the day after tomorrow in The Sinking of Japan. An edge-of-your-seat blockbuster that sees the land of rising sun facing the ultimate catastrophe. A disaster movie of truly epic proportions. Devastation on an epic scale, says Richard Cooper of Jade Screen Magazine, whoever they are. Sinking of Japan. 2012 meets Tidal Wave. I'm trying to work out if it's a live action or... I guess it's a live action. I guess I'll find out when I watch it. Next, Mortis. Rigor Mortis. The dead will rise. Nobody's story ends well here. Oh no! In this chilling horror, a washed-up movie star goes to an abandoned apartment block to end his life. Oh no! But finds himself plunged into a dark storm of supernatural chaos. Ghosts, vampires, and zombies erupt out of the housing block, drawing the residents into an apocalyptic fight for their lives. Well, if he was really so sure he wanted to end it, he just would let the creepy ghost or whatever just grab him. With kinetic action sequences and a jaw-dropping cinematic style, Rigor Mortis is an electrifying feature debut from Juno Mark that reinvigorates Asian horror. Okay. Rigor Mortis. Rigor Mortis DVD. Very good condition. Live action. Next. She sleeps in silence. Oh wait, no. She's the ultimate weapon. My bad. She the ultimate weapon. Not one, not two. Not three. But 4! Count them! 4 lovely emeralds! 4 DVDs. A lot of people go nuts for this series. I have yet to watch it. This will be my first time. All in the box. This is 3 volumes, the whole show, and then there's like a movie as well. She, the ultimate weapon. DVD. A good tattered sleeve. It's really not that big an issue. Anime series. I'm just going to put it down as an anime series. Can't be bothered to clarify. Now, who was it who did, Oh, I'm going to need to check this up. Dancehall Days was Wang Chung, right? Dancehall Days! Wang Chung, the 80s pop group, is not to be confused with Wing Chun. 2 completely different things, starring Michelle Yeoh, who still has got it. Wing Chun. Michelle Yeoh tackles one of the most iconic roles in Kung Fu mythology as the eponymous heroine of director-producer Yuen Wu Ping's dynamic and engaging action comedy. I'm not much of an Asian movie guy like you, really, to be honest, but I do want to get into most of them. There's definitely some good places to start. If you haven't watched them yet, start with the Rush Hour movies. If you find them funny and you enjoy the Rush Hour movies, then there are Japanese equivalents and Chinese equivalents of that style of humor that you can get into. Because if you like Rush Hour, then you'll like Kung Fu Hustle, and you will like Shaolin Soccer. And if you like Kung Fu Hustle, then you will like what else will you like? If you like Kung Fu Hustle, you will like yeah, the TV series Densha Otoko, Train Man. You will like Train Man. There's plenty of great examples of that kind of Asian humor. So Wing Chun. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I got it wrong myself. Wing Chun DVD. Very good, I guess. It's pushing it. Live action movie. How bloodthirsty are you? How bloodthirsty are you? Because I I am the Bloodthirsty Trilogy. I'm 3 times as bloodthirsty. We have here The Vampire Doll, Lake of Dracula, and Evil of Dracula. The Bloodthirsty Trilogy. Remastered on Blu-ray.
カレー食べてね
Inspired by the runaway success of British and American gothic horror movies of the 60s, Toho brought the vampiric tropes of Dracula legend to Japanese screens with The Vampire Doll, Legacy of Dracula, Lake of Dracula, and Evil of Dracula, 3 spookily effective cult classics collectively known as the Bloodthirsty Trilogy. In The Vampire Doll, a young man goes missing after visiting his girlfriend's isolated country home. His sister and her boyfriend trace him to a creepy mansion, but their search becomes perilous when they uncover a gruesome family history. Lake of Dracula begins with a young girl suffering from a terrifying nightmare of a vampire with blazing golden eyes. 18 years later, the dream is revealed to be a hellish prophecy when a strange package containing an empty coffin mysteriously turns up at a nearby lake. In Evil of Dracula, a professor takes up a new post at an all-girls school, only to discover the school's principal conceals a dark secret and the pupils are in grave danger. Yeah, I bet this is a Japanese movie after all, am I right? Abounding with images of dark, thunderous nights, ghostly mansions, and bloody fangs, Michio Yamamoto's trilogy emphasizes atmosphere and style and is sure to please both fans of classic gothic horror and Japanese genre cinema. And as someone who likes hammer horror, I have no doubts I will love this. So, that is Blu-ray. Live action movie. Shaolin Soccer, I think you will enjoy. And also Kung Fu Hustle. Yo, Sushi! How's it going? Next we have, on Blu-ray, the classic series, now available in HD for the first time. Okay, I will read a bit off the back, and I want you to tell me what this is. Okay. The World's Fair, Paris, 1889. A young inventor crosses paths with an enigmatic girl and her pet lion. Any ideas yet? Suddenly, they find themselves pursued by a villainous trio, intent upon stealing the magical blue water. Thus begins an epic adventure inspired by Jules Verne's masterpiece, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. God damn it, dog. This is all 39 episodes. From the creators of Neon Genesis Evangelion, we have Nadia, The Secret of the Blue Water. Well done, Jenna. Episodes 1 to 27. And episodes 28 to 39. Yeah. So cool. I'm super excited to own this. Nadia. The Secret of the Blue Water. On Blu-ray. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! She is best, Gainax girl, fight me. Or Gainax. I don't know, who are the other Gainax girls? Very good. Anime series. Oh, the Jenga tower is almost falling down. Here I have... A is for assassin on assignment. B is for best friends and beating. C is for confusion and chaos in the classroom. And D is for deception, demolition, and total destruction. It is time for Kill Me Baby. Or maybe it's time for Kill Me Baby, because someone fucked up and ordered it twice. And that someone was me. Oh well. So I gotta put it in twice. Oh, I feel so fucking stupid. Right, so Blu-ray, very good. I gotta put it in twice, so like that. I feel so stupid! Ordered it twice, didn't I? Like a dumbass. We're about halfway. Ugh.
そう、クーホワイト誕生。ヨーグルト風味よ。
Actually, it's not bad. We only have one pile to go. And then I think that's it. I think that'll be everything logged. Oh, the playlist is over. What do we got? Thomas and Friends. 50 retired Sesame Street puppets. Yes, Yes, Vegetable Song. Cocoa Melon Nursery Rhymes. And kids songs. No. Yep, we're all one and the same. Beyond despair, hold on to something, the truth in this world. Alright, okay. Your webcam's disappeared. When? How far back are you? I'm confused. Right. Turns out we weren't going to be doing this anywhere near as late as I thought. I guess because I've shotgunned through everything this time. With action sequences by the martial arts director of the Matrix trilogy, we have Jet Li, Fist of Legend. Fist of Legend. Isn't anymore. Well, don't scare me like that. Fist of Legend. DVD. Good. Live action movie. Next we have... Oh, we've got another hentai. Behold, Alien of Darkness, which again being a UK release means it will be absolutely butchered. I mean, after this, all I need to get hold of is School of Darkness, and I've got all of them. Alien of Darkness. Stained packaging. maybe, yeah, all shriveled up. Maybe someone got a bit too excited watching this. Ugh. Next, we have... Apparently this is really shit, but it's by Takashi Miike, so how can it be? We'll soon find out. Here we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable, the live-action Takashi Miike film. In factory seal. With this stand, I will protect those I love. In 1999, a mysterious arrow, which can manifest latent supernatural abilities known as a stand, travels throughout the town of Morio, Japan. A high school student named Josuke Higashikata and his friends are thrust into a new world they never knew existed, having to face off against deadly stand users, while trying to uncover the mysteries of the arrow itself and how to stop its wielder. Directed by Takashi Miike, original comic JoJo's Bizarre Adventure by JoJo's Bizarre Adventure by Hirohiko Araki. I can speak. It's actually styled like this, which makes me hate it even more. I'm trying to work out why the fuck Kakyoin is in this movie, if it's based on Diamond is Unbreakable. Isn't Kakyoin meant to be dead? Spoilers. DVD. Factory sealed. That is a live action movie. The last Naruto the movie. Except it's not the last Naruto the movie, because the next one was Boruto Naruto the movie. So it's still a Naruto the movie. They lied. You'll forget by then. By the time you get there. What name did I say? You've already forgotten. Very good. Anime movie. There is a pile beyond this one. Oh, no, there's not. Oh, thank God. Only one life to live, so choose wisely. Next we have Alita. This came out this year. And even though it's a live-action movie from the producer of Avatar, it counts. Because it's based on Ganmu, and it's probably, considering the anime and the video game, this is probably the most authentic, faithful adaptation of Ganmu out there. So, this movie stunned me with how good it was. It's so good. It has no right being this good. But it is. I was stunned. Definitely the best movie I've seen this year. And that's factoring in that I have seen Aladdin, I have seen Detective Pikachu, I have seen Toy Story 4, Dragon Ball Super Broly. What else did I go to the cinema to see this year? Is it just those? If there was something else, then I feel bad for that movie because I've completely forgotten what it was. So yeah, Alita Battle Age. Next we have Jonito and Waikafai. Sometimes I wonder if these names are made up. Full-time killer. 2 assassins, 2 ideals, and a love to die for. It's Mr. and Mrs. starring Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. Full-time killer. Andy Lau! Wait, really? Holy shit, it's Andy Lau! Andy Lau Takbar! From, Jackie Chan's Fist of Fire and Jackie Chan's action... No, not action kung fu. Jackie Chan's Fists of Fire and Jackie Chan's Street Fighter knockoff by Kaneko. I've forgotten the name of the game. But it's that guy? Mr. and Miss... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah. Full-time killer. With Andy Lau Takbar. No fucking way! I didn't even realise that until I'm holding it in my hands. It's fucking Andy Lau. Cool beans. It's a Titan Asia Extreme, which means it's going to be a good time. Next, we have Flying Dagger. Deja Vu. The Han brothers are bounty hunters out to make big money tracking down criminals, except they keep getting beaten to their prey by the female duo, the two witches. Eventually they realise that the only way to catch the ultimate prize, the Red Fox, is to join forces in this crazy martial arts comedy. Deja vu. Yeah. You see that I put in the joke. The first time Flying Dagger appeared, so that you would get the payoff the second time it appeared, because I duplicated it. Because I hadn't logged it in my list. I'm like, well, it looks familiar, but I haven't logged it, so I don't think I've got it. This is why I need to log more often. Clearly. Live action movie. Next. The Rolling Stones were born in a crossfire hurricane. Lady Gaga was born this way. But Carter Wong was born invincible. Starring Carter Wong, Lo Lier, Jack Long, Mark Long. Directed and produced by Joseph Long. Action Yuan Long. Special Long. Digitally Long. 2.0 Dolby Long. English Long, Theatrical Long, Interactive Long, Scene Long, Kung Fu Connection Long. Carter Long gives a dazzling performance as the laughing white-haired Long Fu Master, who wreaks havoc in the martial Long. 3 Long Avengers. Okay, I've made my point. Hey all, what's your favourite pickup in this logging? That's a very good question, actually. But it might be worth asking at the end, because there's a few gems still to turn up, but by all means I'm interested in seeing what people think is the best one in this collection. My favourite I haven't come across yet. I'm actually logging it last. So this is I'm in the wrong one. Born Invincible DVD. Very good, I suppose. Live action movie. You know, they told me to change the world. So I did. And I put Light and Ryuzaki together. This is L, Change the World. Or Death Note L, Change the World. Factory sealed. It's the last movie in the Death Note saga. I already have Death Note 1 and 2. So now I have Death Note 3. Oh, are you gonna make me do this? Ugh. From Hideo Nakata, director of the original Ring and Ring 2. So, yeah, it can't be bad, right? Right? We'll find out eventually. Oh, Thai. From the director of Ong Bak, The Beginning, we have Knockout. Prepare to fight for your life. When a group of martial arts students form a fight club, This is a really smart move, isn't it? They hope to make it big in Hollywood as stunt performers. Instead, they find themselves the target for the merciless Dr. Dakanon, who kidnaps their friends and forces them to face off against trained assassins as part of a violent game in which they only have two options: fight or die. Cool. So, Ong Bok. Ong Bok. Knockout. From the director of Ong Bok. It's on Blu-ray, by the way. Factory sealed. Live action movie. It's time to... Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. For ultimate action, he holds all the cards. My monster can beat your monster. Or can it? The duel strategies, lore, and flat-out fun of the hottest trading card game around supercharged this first ever movie, inspired by the popular Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, comic books, and TV series. Heroic Yugi squares off against the archival Kaiba in an adventure even more dangerous when the imaginary monsters in their playing cards become ferociously real, and when an old evil enters the fray. Whether you're a novice, duelist, or a professional, you'll want to watch me kick Kaiba's sorry ass. Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. DVD. It's good condition. Anime movie. Next. The Guyver. Bio Booster Armor Volume 1. I have some theories that this was donated to the charity shop by the same person that donated the anime DVDs to the charity shop last year. And I'm also convinced it's the same person that I bought those anime DVDs off via my friend, the collector. And the reason why I think that is because of the condition of this. So, yeah. The Guyver Bio Booster Armor Volume 1 US. The Collector, yes. The Legendary Collector. Yeah, there was only 12 episodes. It's volumes of 6 each. Yeah. DVD. Very good. The Collector. I have a name. I have a name because the idiot left his shipping receipts in this DVD when he donated it. So I know his name. Do I contact this guy and say, hey, FYI, next time you donate something to a charity shop, don't leave your name in it? Also, by the way, are you the guy that donated all the anime DVDs to Cancer Research last year? Also, are you the guy that sold all those DVDs through my friend? Can we be friends? Do you have a significant other? Yeah, so the guy though, DVD, very good anime series. Bruce Lee, the man, the myth. Or maybe it's just a man. Or it might be a myth. Actually, Omae wa mo shindieru. Nani? Okay. Bruce Lee's, portrayed by Bruce Lee, entire life was dedicated to the martial arts, and he lived under the constant threat of challenges from those who wanted to defeat the master. Packed with the magnificent kung fu action that brought him to fame, this is Bruce Lee's story, where it happened, the story of a legend. Bruce Lee, played by Bruce Lee. Ask him if he's got any hentai or Saturn games. Lamau, hentai or Saturn, oddly specific. Well, it could be a hentai game on Saturn. I own one. The Man, the Myth. What's on the other side? Oh, it's blank. Right, so it's just a list of chapters. So this is Bruce Lee, The Man, the Myth. But it doesn't actually star Bruce Lee. It stars Bruce Lee. Because of course it does. Very good condition. Live action movie. Next we have another Bruce Lee. No. This is a John Liu. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I miscredited you. The Dragon, the Hero from Hong Kong Connection. That's how you know it's going to be completely uncensored. They must fight together as friends, or die together as enemies. Or live together as enemies, or die together as friends. Or die together as frenemies, or live together as ends. Dragon Lee and the high kick champion John Liu star in this red-hot martial arts thriller. Director Godfrey Ho! Dragon the Hero. Yeah, it's Blue Seed or something. I can't quite remember the name of the Saturn game I'm thinking of, but it's something like Blue Seed. With the Bruce Lee rated the R. The Dragon the Hero, starring the John Liu and the Dragon Lee, on the DVD, available now for the first time since the last time it was released. Very good condition. Live action movie. Next. When Seal was singing about a kiss from a rose, he didn't realize that sometimes the kiss of a rose on a grave is nice. Or maybe it's not. Maybe that's the whole point of his song. But what I'm trying to say is maybe you want the kiss of the dragon on your grave. The kiss of the dragon on the grave. Yeah, okay, that was terrible, but forgive me. It's late. Jet Li, Romeo Must Die, plays Li Juan, China's top government agent who arrives in Paris from Shanghai to assist Richard. And Bridget Fonda's in it. It's not actually an Asian movie, but it's got Jet Li in it, so it counts. I mean, it's also got dragon in the fucking name. Kiss of the dragon on my grave. Poor Seal. He's not even dead yet, and you're wishing the kiss of a dragon on his grave. More like the kiss of the dragon on my corpse. oh. Next we have Into the Mirror. Subtitled. Let me show you this. As you can hear, the previous owner allowed this cover to get stuck to the case. God knows what. Hopefully not spunk. It's only a 15. I don't think there's anything exciting in this. That subtitled is on the inlay, but it's not part of the design. It's a sticker. Where are we? It's a sticker. I'm quite frankly appalled by the quality of this one. Normally, I don't buy DVDs that are in this bad condition. And of course, because of the charity shop it was in, it was $2.99 because it's a 2-disc DVD. That's how they price their DVDs. I shouldn't have picked it up, but because I don't have it, I did. So, into the Mirror DVD, goodish live action movie. I've heard very good things, and I hear not so good things. Is there something loose in here? Oh, I see, because it's an Arrow release. It's got a booklet. Not even a booklet, just a card advertising Arrow releases. Arrow stuff is pretty fucking good. Ooh, Takashi Miike's Dead or Alive is on Arrow. And I can get Hideo Nakata's Dark Water on Blu-ray. Okay. Fist of Legend got the Blu-ray. They are remaking it. Fist of Legend. Oh yeah, further up, yeah. They are remaking it. Ooh. Not sure if it's any good. People say good things about all the movies that I've got. Yo, I passed up Ouran Host School. I saw that today in CX. If that piece of shit Yaoi series is still in there next payday, I might pick it up. Anyway, Blade of the Immortal. I've heard very good things about this. It's a Takashi Miike film. Blade of the Immortal is the thrilling, action-packed 100th feature from the master of genre films Takashi... 100th? Nani? Nani? Nandeste? 100th feature! I knew he was prolific! Wow. Anyway. Wow, Takeshi. You've been busy. Maybe they're also counting, like, maybe he went outside once and said, "Hey, it's a beautiful day!" And then everyone said, "Wow, it's a beautiful day. It's one of Takashi Miike's features. It's the 47th Takashi Miike feature." He said, "Good day." Maybe it's like that. I don't know. Anyway. From Hastings, of all places. Out of a charity shop in Hastings. Jet Li. Badge of Fury. I went to a seaside town and I picked up a Jet Li on Blu-ray. For like £1.50. It was something like that. Badge of Fury. I am Jet Li. I have Badge of Fury. One killer, no limits. So that's a live action movie. Got lots of live action movies, but let's break it up a little bit. Based on a video game. Based on a video game that I streamed this year. Oh, what could it be? So far, I'm describing the next two items. Based on a video game I streamed this year, that I bought this year. It still could be either of the next two. Based on a video game that I streamed this year, that I purchased this year, that has anime visuals. It could be either one. Could be either one. BMX Bandits with Nicole Kidman. Next you're going to tell me that's a real thing, Johnny, and I'm going to have to look it up. Okay. Based on a video game that I streamed this year and purchased this year. Tales of Vesperia, The First Strike. Based on the hit video game Tales of Vesperia. Oh gee, I'm so glad it tells me that. Like, I wouldn't have known that from the title. Tales of Vesperia, The First Strike. Brothers in Arms, United in Adventure. Based on the hit Xbox 360 video game Tales of Vesperia. Or, let's try, based on the hit Steam video game Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. I'm looking forward to watching this. This is actually a format upgrade. I think. Hide in the dark, you could eat the shit off a Japanese house. Tales from Earth... Right. I do have this on DVD, but it's not in this collection. It's at the other place. So, we're going to be adding the DVD to this list at some point. How can we go back to back? How do we go face to face? I will be a light when you're in the dark. La 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 ooh. No man's land. To take a chance, take a stand. Blu-ray and DVD combi pack. Yes. Even more amazing. So, anime movie. Based on a video game that I streamed this year, that I played this year, that has anime visuals. It's Danganronpa. Do 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 do. I've already written a review of this. It was incredibly scathing. Go read it on Random Access. Get ready for a killer year. School is in session for murder. Hopes Peaks High School only accepts the best of the best, and these superlative students will have to add slaughter to their schedules if they hope to leave the school in something other than a body bag. Beat, stab, crush, just don't get caught. To the victor goes freedom, but only if no one can figure out who done it. Get caught and suffer a specially ordered punishment to fit the crime. Poo-hoo-hoo! Poo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. If you want to know what I think, there is a review up on Random Access. I paid $14.99 for this. Okay, cool. That seems like a lot, but I was in a Danganronpa mood at the time. Even if something despair. Hold on to the thing in this world. There's only one life to live, so choose wisely. Beat the evil, twisted things. Yeah, okay. Just do it. Yeah, spoiler, I gave it a 6.5 on Random Access, and I will give it a 6.5 when I review it on ReelAsia. Just a heads up. Okay, a recent acquisition. This is Master Z. This is brand new in the... you can still find it in your DVD or Blu-ray section at your local supermarkets at the moment. Sainsbury's and Morrison's both have this in stock. I believe it's a this year release. Yep, 2019, so it's brand new and modern. It's part of the Ip Man series of films. Legendary action director Yuen Wu Ping draws on a stellar cast: Michelle Yeoh, beautiful, Dave Bautista, Tony Jaa, and Max Zhang to create a hard-hitting martial arts blast worthy of its place in the celebrated Ip Man universe. Yes, it's a cinematic universe now. Following his defeat by Master Ip, Cheung Tin Chi Zhang tries to make a life with his young son in Hong Kong, waiting tables at a bar that caters to Pats. But it's not long before the mix of foreigners, money, and triad leaders draw him once again to the fight. And Michelle Yeoh's in it. Still beautiful. So you gave it a 6.5. Does 4.0 mean you dislike a show? You know how numbers work, right? 10 is perfect. 0 is garbage. On a scale of garbage to perfect, I thought it was slightly above halfway. Well, there you go. There were definitely things I liked about the Danganronpa anime, and the dub was not one. The pacing was another thing I did not like. I did not like how lazy the animation was. For the argument of trying to be as close to the source material as possible, they didn't deviate enough with the animation. It just felt like they were using animations from the game. It felt lazy at its core, with then just little things in it to make fans go, oh wow, that's from the game, that's really cool. If they had focused more on making the actual series good, then they wouldn't have needed to throw in all that fan service to make fans happy. That's how I feel about the Danganronpa anime. Like I said, the random access, randomacc.net. If you want to know my opinion in full, in a written review, it's there. As far as I know, it's still up on the front page. Next we have Un film de Sui Hark. Time and Tide. This release is French. Un film maelstrom que vous importe corps et bien et ne rend pas. My French was so bad it caused an earthquake. Votre dépouille, says Christophe Gans. Suihak, génial maître du cinéma de Hong Kong, Zhu, il était un fou en Chine. What? Scene avec Time and Tide, un fracassant retour aux sources, un véritable chef d'oeuvre. What? It's a French box. DVD. Yep, we're all one and the same. We're all opposites, we're playing the same game. I knew that stuff would fall off from there. I could sort of barely understand what you were saying. Oh, I have Time and Tide, it's very underrated. Yeah, my immediate impression from the way the back of the box looks is that it's going to be another, like, Jet Li's The Hero. Jet Li, what is it? The One? I'll give it a go. I'll see if it's good. Like, it sounds pretty good. From what the box says, anyway. From what I can understand of what the box says. The strongest Saiyan arrives. The 20th anniversary feature film was written by original creator Akira Toriyama and continues on from the TV series Dragon Ball Super. Glad we got there in the end. Earth is at peace after the Tournament of Power. Goku, knowing that there are stronger forces in the universe he has yet to encounter, spends all of his time training to achieve another level. One fateful day, a Saiyan appears before Goku and Vegeta, who they have never seen before. Broly. How can a Saiyan, who had all supposedly been annihilated after the erasure of planet Vegeta, appear on Earth? With the return of Frieza from Hell, a fierce battle awaits these three Saiyans, who have followed completely different destinies. Well, your name's Broly, let's fight! Kakarot! At least offer him some donuts first! That's a Blu-ray. I went to see this in the cinema. Now, it calls it a collector's edition. What makes it a collector's edition? Well, let's go through it, shall we? Stickers I'm never going to fucking use, because why would I use stickers? Bruh. And I'm not one of those people that uses the things inside the cases, like the posters and stuff like that. I would much rather keep this stuff as pristine as possible, forever stored in the case. Nah. Why would I? They're part of this edition. If the poster went missing and the stickers were used, what would make this a collector's edition Blu-ray? The sleeve? Because it's the regular Blu-ray edition when it's out of the sleeve. I mean, to me, that would be soiling a perfectly good collector's edition. So that's why I won't use it. Next we have Sweethearts, Once Upon a Time in China trilogy. Now I know I've got some of the Once Upon a Time in China movies, but here we have lovely fold-out packaging. All three Once Upon a Time in Chinas. Then somewhere, I don't think I've I don't know where it is. More stuff I haven't logged, because I don't know where it is. But I've got Once Upon a Time in China and America, and I haven't logged that yet. Where the fuck is that hiding? You thought we were at the end. You thought we were 5 away from completion. As it turns out, there's some I missed. So, okay, Once Upon a Time in China. Let's have a look how I formatted that originally. There's something to spare. It's stuck in my fucking head. Live action movie. Next we have The Boy and the Beast. The Boy and the Beast tells the story of Kyuta, a young orphan boy living on the streets. One day, Kyuta loses his way and stumbles into the world of the beasts, where he meets Kumatetsu, a warrior beast in search of the perfect apprentice. Looks pretty cute. Sort of like Spirited Away. Blu-ray. Anime movie. Next. The Incredible Shaolin Thunderkick. I've played a party game called Use Your Words on PlayStation 4. And you connect to like an app on your phone to play it. You can put in your own answers. It's like a fill in the words thing, and then everybody in the room votes on their favorite answer, that sort of thing. And I swear there's a clip from this movie in that game. It's a clip of an old Chinese man, and he flies in from the air, and you have to make up subtitles for what he's saying. And the game's default made-up subtitle for that scene is "Too many people know how to summon me." And my brother and I were laughing for 15 to 20 minutes after we saw that clip and that subtitle. We were gutted to find out that we had laughed so hard to a house answer. And I swear this is the movie that clip is from, because the old guy on the back looks just like him. And the other guy, the young guy, looked a bit like Keanu Reeves, and the guy on the back looks like Keanu Reeves. I swear it's the same film. Incredible Shaolin Thunder Kick. It's Vengeance Video, so it's going to be uncensored, but it's only a 12, so censorship isn't going to matter. Next, we have Inglorious Old-Fashioned Jewel Case DVD. The Shaolin Temple and Kids from Shaolin. These are very old Eastern Heroes releases in the original Jewel Case DVD release. Wow. The Shaolin Temple DVD. Very nice. Jewel Case. Live action movie. Kids from Shaolin. Last in this pile, and my favourite acquisition of everything featured so far. I watched this, and I've reviewed it. And the review will go up on Random Access very soon. This is Shimoneta. A boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. This show. Wow. I did not know what I was getting myself into until I started watching this. And then I just had to follow the train wreck all the way through till the end. It was so good. I was satisfied with the entire show from start to finish. It was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. Okay, so as it turns out, I found some more. Back here. Open this one. Oh god. Oh god! There's more! I found more! Blank Knight. Hi. I found more. You found more? I found more. Tiptoes away while he goes through them. Found more. I found more. One problem. I found more. just gotta let you know, I found more. Found more. Found more. I found more. Almost like this was an elaborately staged process. I'm not that forward thinking, so yeah, I did actually find more. Found more. Right, is that it? For now. Yabi, did you find more? I found more. Okay. Next. On DVD, and then it proceeded to show up in CEX or Blu-ray, but I don't care. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Okay. James Clavell's Shogun. It's based on a novel by James Clavell. It's directed by Jerry London. But it's starring Japanese acting talent. So I think it still counts for ReelAsia. James Clavell's Shogun. This is DVD. It's factory sealed. It's a live action series. Oh, live action series. Next. Grasshopper. I will teach you a way of Kung Fu. My name is Pat Morita. And I will teach you Kung Fu, young Grasshopper, in these 3 classic movies where I teach you Kung Fu in various movies. Except it's not Kung Fu, is it? It's fucking karate. The Karate Kid. The collection. The Karate Kid. The collection. The collection. The Karate Kid. I've been waiting for the box set to show up in a charity shop, and it finally did. Movies. Movie. This is a movie. The new one, Jackie Chan, he teaches Kung Fu, really bothered me. But it's called The Karate Kid. It's called The Karate Kid, but he teaches Kung Fu. Do you think they called it The Karate Kid and not The Kung Fu Kid? Because it sounds like you're saying Kung fuck it. I'm gonna shut up now, except I'm not. I'm gonna keep going. Next we have King Kong vs. Godzilla on Blu-ray. But this is the butchered English cut of the movie. So keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time that this is the butchered version of the movie. Blu-ray. It's factory sealed at this current time. No new Karate Kid with Hilary Swank. You're going to keep making up movies, and I'm going to believe that every single one of them exists. King Kong vs. Godzilla. But let's run like it is Godzilla. But it isn't. Next. Gundam Unicorn. 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 Looks like Godzilla, but not, due to copyright law. Let's run like it is Godzilla, but it isn't. 2, 1. 6 volumes. When you see Nicole Kidman on a BMX bike. I need to watch more movies. I'm not even surprised. In a world where in a world where Jay Leno and Noriyuki Morita can be in a movie together, I'll believe anything. Right. Lawsuit. Gundam Unicorn. BMX Bandits 1983 with Nicole Kidman. Is this like Nicole Kidman appearing as a child actress? Right, next we have Leiji Matsumoto's Galaxy Express 999 and Leiji Matsumoto's Galaxy Express Galaxy Express 999. Oh yeah, and I think Harlock's in both of these. He is. So it's part of the Harlock universe. Oh. In her teens, on a bicycle with a thick Australian accent. Man. Where's that Chrome window? This is a Chrome window. Duh. Now you've seen my desktop. Dailymotion. Thank you, Dailymotion. But actually, I'll probably get in trouble for streaming it. But I will keep in mind that it exists and where I can find it. Regular wallpaper of Genocide Jill. Don't you mean Genocide a show? Right. Eureka 7. The complete collection. 1 of 2. Eureka 7. The complete collection. Number 2 of 2. Maybe I'll give it another try. Maybe I'll like it this time. Because I didn't like it the first time. Yeah, my Gurren Lagann is an anime legends. Next we have written, directed, and starring, subtitled, Wong Kam Lao. From the makers of Ong Bak. Please, by all means, suffocate my box with stickers. Thank you. The Bodyguard. Not to be confused about, was it Whitney Houston, The Bodyguards? This is The Bodyguard starring Tony Jaa. I knew that. Not The Bodyguard starring Whitney Houston. I don't need to specify which bodyguard it is. Gotta watch it all the way through. Yeah, I think the difference this time is I'm not gonna watch it all the way through in one sitting, like I did when I was a teenager. I was watching Eureka 7 from like 6 in the afternoon till like 6 in the morning. And then my friend and I got Rhode Island drunk on absinthe at like 6 in the morning. Sorry, absinthe. Next, Jackie Chan's Robin B. Hood. Because apparently Jackie Chan steals from the rich and gives to the poor. I mean, look at that face. Genuinely funny. We'll see about that. Robin B. Hood. Robin be nimble. Robin be quick. Robin be packing a 12-inch dick. Robin B. Hood. Such a roaringly positive review. Jet Li. Once upon a time. In America. Once upon a time in China and America. Jet Li in the Wild West. How can this fail? How can this fail? This is gonna be a great movie. Once upon a time in China and America. DVD. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. When you're feeling that lust, but you gotta exercise caution. Lust caution. What about Thrashing 1986 with Josh Brolin? Who's Josh Brolin? Gonna go, he doesn't know who Josh Brolin is? Raggy, he doesn't know who Josh Brolin is. I know. Fuck you, EscapeRouteBritish. Provocative, thrilling, and passionate, Lust Caution is a daring new film from acclaimed Academy Award-winning director Ang Lee. He did Brokeback Mountain. And The Hulk. 18 rated, contains strong sex. Strong sex. Money penny. I'm looking for movies that contain strong sex. Strong sex. Strong sex. Very strong sex. Strong sex. Strong sex. International Martial Art Collection, Bruce Lee. The Return of the Tiger. As opposed to that movie I watched last night, Return of the Cougar. The thriving narcotics smuggling operations in Bangkok are headed by rival American and Chinese interests. The former is led by a huge bearded nightclub owner, menacingly played by Paul Smith. His bitter rival, Seng Se Chan, goes to elaborate lengths to have him eliminated. The old boy oh yeah, well I pretend that doesn't exist. Old Boy remake, when did that happen? I never heard of it because it doesn't exist. The honours, however, fall to the fantastic Bruce Lee as an undercover agent, playing a highly dangerous game, and his attractive girl assistant. With their supreme intervention, both factions are eliminated forever. Well, thanks for fucking spoiling it. Return of the Tiger. Oh hey, it's a Grab-It product. They're the best. Completely white with a logo and some text. Secret spy with a stand. I'm feeling a... Oh, what is it? What's the fucking quote? We in the presence of a... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna look the quote up. Supernatural being? Jojo. Oh. I can't remember the fucking quote. So I'm just going to give you a different quote. Indeed, Jotaro. What you've called an evil spirit is but a powerful vision created by your own life energy, and it stands next to you. It is called a stand. A stand is a visual manifestation of life energy, unique to the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series. The quote I'm trying to remember is something along the lines of, I believe we are in the presence of a supernatural being known as a stand. I can't remember the exact quote, but it's used in lots of anime as like a joke, as a punchline. I want to say it was in something I watched recently, which would be either Shimoneta or Danganronpa. I want to say it was a joke in Shimoneta. Gleaming the Cube 1989 with Christian Slater and Tony Hawk. What is with this world? We truly are living in the best timeline. In a timeline where Christopher Lloyd and Hulk Hogan can be in a movie together. Hold on. Why does this sound familiar? No! No! We duplicated. We duplicated. Yeah, Suburban Commando. We duplicated. happens. Speaking of movies, ERB, have you watched 300 and what is your opinion on it? 300 is visually quite impressive. As a movie, I thought it dragged on and was quite boring. A lot was visually going on, and what it did technically was very clever. Like, the special effects, basically every shot was made in CGI. It looks great for what it is, but if you want to know if you want a movie that's based on a comic book that was made the same way 300 was, but I think is a good movie, watch Sin City. Because Sin City was made the exact same way. It was shot against a green screen, everything was composited in VFX, it's based on a comic book. Sin City was a good movie. 300, I would hesitate to call a good movie. I didn't completely enjoy it, but yeah, 300 is based on a comic book. I'd say that with literally zero evidence. I'm pretty certain it's based on a comic book. Sin City, yeah, Sin City starring Bruce Willis, that guy who played John Coffey in The Green Mile. I was trying to take it back. Blood of Warriors, Sacred Ground. The blood of thousands will be avenged by a few. Includes a digital copy that I don't have anymore. Released on the Epic Asia label. That's how you know it's from Asia. Blood of Warriors. Sacred Ground. DVD. Very good. Live. You can definitely see the manga influence in Sin City. Next we have Jackie Chan. Heart of the Dragon. A Cine Asia release. Showcases the most powerful physical fight sequences of Jackie Chan's illustrious career. International action superstar Jackie Chan plays Fung Tat. Fung Tat. Fung Tat. Fung Tat. Fung Tat. Fung Tat. Fungal Tattoo. Oh fuck. We've done 100 today. We've done over 100 today. Heart of the Dragon is a favorite. It's good? Okay. Okay, so what have I got in here? Fist of Fury, yes. Way of the Dragon, yes. The Prodigal Son, no. Ong Bak, yes. The Warrior King, no. Police Story, yes. Police Story 2, yes. New Police Story, yes. Iron Monkey, no. Dragon Lord, no. Heart of the Dragon, yes. Dragons Forever, yes. So I'm missing a few. That I'll no doubt track down at some point. Want to see some Fung Tat? Fungal Tattoo. Live action movie. So, yeah. Give me Babkins, napkins, using too many napkins. Bruce Lee Game of Death. Why do I get the feeling that this is a duplicate? No? The Game of Death? Oh, okay. It's not what I think it was. Porky Pig, calm down. It's more like Eminem. Babkins, doing too many napkins. Using too many napkins. Harrison Ford in a 4x4. After 22 years of waiting, Game of Death is at last available to UK audiences as nature intended. Now reinstated is the legendary one-on-one nunchaku battle between Bruce Lee and top Jeet Kune Do instructor Dan Inosanto, which conceptually is totally unique to this movie. Hot. Game of Death. You can tell I'm excited about the fact it's not censored. Hand of Death, a John Woo film. Special features. Fully restored and remastered, that's not a special feature. Super bitrate encoding for optimum, that's not a special feature. DVD special features. Oh, audio commentary, okay, that's a feature. From John Woo, the director of Hong Kong movie classics including Bullet in the Head, good, and The Killer, good, comes The Hand of Death, his unique take on the period martial arts movie genre. Oh, it's a period drama! No, I'm going to avoid making that joke. It's too crude. Or am I? It's too crude. Hand of Death. DVD. Very good. Yeah, don't lol. Okay, I won't. I'm sure you know where I would have been going with it. Grace, power, charisma. And the special ingredient, Chemical X. Bruce Lee had it all. Bruce Lee, martial arts master. This tribute movie has never been surpassed on the life of the little dragon. It's a Bruce Lee documentary. To go with my other Bruce Lee documentary. So, Bruce Lee, martial arts master. PD. Very good. Documentary. No, no. A different kind of drama. You know, I've been searching. Hold on. We have to make this extra special. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I've been searching high and low for this one. Okay. It's High and Low by Akira Kurosawa. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Interview, essay, BFI catalogue. This is what I live for in BFI releases. In the distance, sirens. High and low. Is it high and low? Does it wobble to and through? Very good. BFI, unlimited supply. Live action movie. Not bad, not bad. It's still good, it's still good. Yeah, now tell ya, what's the score? What's the score? The nuclear warhead of Japanese action cinema. What's the score? Score has accurately been described as the nuclear warhead of Japanese cinema, and the stunning action and breathtaking stunts set new standards for the Japanese film industry. It's about Yakuza. Lots of guns and blasting and dead people. Basically, Ryuga Gotoku, but a movie, before Ryuga Gotoku had a movie. Score. We are... I'm missing. No. There's nothing I'm missing. We're on the last one. Goemon. From the director of Kashin. Now I was like, I'm sure I bought this, but then I went up the list and I couldn't see it. And I'm like, oh, well, I mustn't have bought it. And that's why the list exists, right? Go away, go away. Yeah. That's why the list exists. So I can never duplicate a movie, except when I duplicate a movie. Well, to be fair, the movies I've duplicated were because they weren't in the list. Right. Then... rotation... format, data... Sort the range by column C, A to Z. Right. Okay. Oh God. Line center. Okay. I see. Didn't occur to me that I'd have to do this every time because I've made it so pretty. I can zoom out to do this. Right. Drag up. It's time to drag up in the air. 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 You'll be my drag up in the air. Something like that, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. Create a new one. Data range. E8 to E497. Okay. So our chart is updated. Let me get a zoom in on this. 150. Right. 1.6% of the collection is Blu-ray and DVD combo. 9.6% of the collection is Blu-ray. So if we include the Blu-ray and DVD with the Blu-ray, over 10% of the collection is Blu-ray. And then 86.9% of the collection is DVD. It feels like yesterday there was nothing on it. Yesteryear, maybe. And DVD 86.9, but if we factor in the Blu-ray and DVD combo packs together, it's more like 88% of the collection is DVD. Yeah, all the others are like, okay, I'll get you the percentages for these. So, VHS 2, 0.4%. Oh, hold on. Find all, B and D, replace with B space and space D. Replace all. Those. Okay. Blu-ray and DVD actually makes up 2.9% of the collection. There's 14. And UMDs, 1 UMD, making 0.2% of the collection. Actually, 2.9% of the collection is Blu-ray and DVD, which tops it up to about 12.5% Blu-ray, or 89% DVD. Also, I've got a question regarding the live-action Gintama movie. Have you seen it? I've heard it's actually great. I've seen it. I think it's really funny. It's a really funny film. They're well aware that it's not the anime. They take the piss out of the people watching the movie that wanted the anime. The humor is, in some ways, very slow compared to the show. I think, the movie being, what was it, 2 hours? 2.5 hours? It was quite long. The movie being long, it had lots of time to do slow jokes that had later payoffs. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fine movie. So, yeah. What's our collection at now, then? How many are we at? 490! Yeah. That clip is good. It's like, it's, oh, what's his name? The mechanic. Jingo Jungi Jebediah Springfield. What's the fuck? You know, the mechanic. He says, I have actually got something you can use to fight Benihime or whatever it is. Zenbon Sakura. I got something you can use to fight that sword. Here it is. And hands him the fruit. And he tries to win it. It's like, you watch too much, jump, hitting him. That was a good scene. Because we also had a Gundam in that scene. An actual Gundam. And the only reason why they got away with it was because they were working with Sunrise on a Gundam movie at the time. Dig a bunker. No, it's fine. It's fine. God. Data insert function random between 8 and 497 257 meat grinder. Meat grinder. Interesting. Only got one UMD film. You would like to know what that is? It is the live-action series The Water Margin, which I have on UMD. It's 3 episodes of the show on a UMD. It's more a case of I stumbled on that UMD. That's the only reason why I have it. I wouldn't intentionally buy a UMD. Pick me a random number, 476. Pick me the last one. No, 476. Urotsuki Doji 4, The Infernal Road. How do I get it to display the name. Got to be able to figure that formatting out. I'll work on it. I'll build a proper random picker. It might be an add-on to do it. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to bring the stream to a close now. We're at 490. I need to stack this up neatly. So I'm going to do that, put something on to watch. Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody's worked out the math. Basically, I've got the random working. Now all I want to do is set that so that it will give me the number and then... And then I want it to display the name. We're almost at 500. Bring on the dancing cat girls. Yeah, I'm going to have to slow it down for a little while now, because 490 is a lot. You don't realise how many you've got until you're at 490. Righto. No official sign-off or anything. I mean, the stream could just end randomly and no one would ever know. It could just be in.